It went really south really quick.
Really?
Sophie Turner shared how she accidentally caused a breakup after greeting an actor at a Game of Thrones after-party during the earlier seasons of the HBO series. It was more than winter that was coming to this after-party. After all, Sophie Turner shared how a San Diego Comic-Con celebration during the early seasons of Game of Thrones went really south really quick and ultimately led to a broken engagement. "We were gonna have a great night," the actress said on the August 14th episode of Late Night with Seth Meyers. "I really can't name names or I'll get in a lot of trouble, but I brought my best friend from my school days with me and she saw this actor that she loved. So with the after-party being a tribute to the HBO series, in which Sophie plays Sansa Stark, her friend asked her to greet the actor. I didn't know this actor," she admitted, so she simply waved. "Later on, I see this girl looking at me and she's a famous actress. I was like, oh, I have to go and tell her how much she means to me. So I dance on over and she goes, can you stop effing flirting with my fiancé? The 29-year-old recalled. "I think they broke their engagement off that night because of my wave."
Went really south really quick.
Really?
So I brought like my best friend from my school days with me and she saw this actor that she like loved. And she obviously just goes to me like, can you just say hi? And so I didn't know this actor, so I just went, and that was it.
Right.
And then later on, I see this girl looking at me and she's a famous actress. And I was like, oh, I have to go and tell her how much she means to me. So I dance on over and she goes, can you stop flirting with my fiancé? And I was like, who's your fiancé? She's like, points at the guy that I'd waved at. I went, I have no idea who this man is.
Right.
And then turns out, I think they like broke their engagement off that
Really?
night because of my...
Oh my God.
I didn't realize I held this power.
Yeah.
She quipped. "I didn't realize I held this power." But that evening wasn't the only memory from her time on Game of Thrones that left a lasting mark. In fact, Sophie, who shares daughters Willa, 4 and Delphine 2, with ex-husband Joe Jonas, admitted that her on-screen sibling relationship with Kit Harington led to an unfortunate experience on another set. "I just got this script for this amazing gothic horror called The Dreadful," she explained to host Seth Meyers. "I was reading through all the characters and I'm producing it, so the director was asking me, who do you think? Immediately, the first person I thought of was Kit. I sent the script to Kit and he sent me a message back going like, yeah, I'd love to, but this is going to be really effing weird, Soph," she continued. I was like, what is he talking about? I was reading it and I'm like, kiss, kiss, sex, kiss, sex. I'm like, oh shoot, that's my brother. However, the two knew that the project was too good to pass up. So we put it out of our minds and then we get on set. And it's the first kissing scene and we are both retching, she said. Really, it is vile. It was the worst. She teased. Another really bad moment in my career.
Sent the script to Kit and he kind of sent me a message back going like, yeah, I'd love to, but this is going to be really weird, Soph. And I was like, what is he talking about? And then I was reading it and I'm like, kiss, kiss, sex, kiss, sex.
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, oh shoot, that's my brother. We put it out our minds and then we get on set and it's the first kissing scene and we are both retching. Like really, it is vile. It was the worst, another really bad moment in my career.